think I lost my chill buttons. Y'all don't even know they call me. I do.
What's going on? It's funny because I just had this epiphany, like this thought in my head about. Well, I'm gonna start off by saying I'm talking about music. And I had this epiphany back in the time where, like, I felt like I got better, or I felt like I forced myself to get better, and then, I actually did get better. And I think back to this time, he probably won't even remember it, or he probably will. We're like, so me and my cousins, we had a group called C.A. Bangers, right? It's still valid, He represents it, and represents it very well to this day. Somewhere along the line, I kind of like branched off and started like my own brand in a sense. But, family, still gang type shit, whatever. So it was this time, because we used to write all collectively, and there was a couple people in our group outside of him, which him is C, my cousin. When we used to just collectively link up and write amongst each other in the room, and it happened to be my house at the time. So it's like, I think it was like 4 of us, and I remember to this day, it was me, him, Smooth, and my best friend Chris, which he goes by New Era, if he decides to still do music to this day. But during this time, he goes by New Era. And I think we was writing, I forgot what happened, but the session took a turn where we started talking about certain things. Maybe it was order, maybe it was something, I don't know. And something came up where we got in a back and forth, me and my cousin. And it ain't super normal, but it was normal. Like, we gonna butt heads, you feel me? That's just what brothers do in a sense, right? So something came up where, like, it was a conversation about skill during this time. And me being young and whatever the case may be, in a sense, I kind of know who's more advanced at this time, which is him. But I was also growing during that time. So I was like, I forgot what he said, but it pretty much, like, it was condescending or some shit. And he knows himself, I know him too. He kind of got his arrogant times, you feel me? And me, personally, I'm not about to take no shorts. Like, so after a while of taking shorts because of my youth, I'm like, man, I ain't going for none of that shit you talking about. So, like, it was conversation about skill. It was like a debate. And having to say, like, some shit like, you ain't better than me or some shit. I'm like, you crazy as hell. Like, I'm better than you. Like, and during this time, I'm building hella confidence. Like, I don't give a fuck who you are. Like, I felt like I was better than niggas. I was learning, and I felt like I was better than niggas. Like, so, or like at least getting there. But you couldn't tell me nothing during this time. Like, it ain't really matter who you was. Like, and I could go back, and my shit was still piss poor. Like, don't get me wrong, it was good. But, like, when I look back at it now, as far as what my growth is now, like, my delivery and shit could have been better. Like, the shit I was saying, I definitely felt like I was there. Like, I'm good at this point now. But whatever, like, I gotta still work on shit. But, like, me being in that head, in that space during that time, I'm like, you ain't better than me. And from that day on, I think we kind of, like, the debate got so bad where as though, like, everybody left and left me alone in my house. Besides my best friend, because he kind of, like, he kind of was chilling with me, whatever, right? Like, staying with me at the time. So he stayed. But, like, they left. And, I kind of felt away, but I also didn't. I was like, man, I'm standing on that. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, and he kind of put me in that mindset to feel like you better than anybody. Like, you not supposed to be telling niggas that they better than you. So, like, I just had this epiphany, and I was like, yo, he probably don't even know. That's when I really started to push myself to be better. Although, even if I wasn't already better than anybody, like I was in that mindset. Like he taught me that. And from that day on, I kid you not, I definitely got better. Like, if I wasn't already at that stage where I thought I was at. Like, and I ain't never really looked back. From that day on, I decided to make my own debut album, which is not on all streaming platforms. It's on SoundCloud, like a couple of the stuff. I had it on like that Piff or whatever at the time, but a lot of people don't even know what my first debut album is, which is The Rough Draft. You feel me? And when I listen to it, I love it still to this day. But you know, it's aged content, and I listen to things based on where I'm at now, and I be like, I could have did this song better. This could have been engineered a little better. But you know, I was a little bit I was in the beginning processes of learning how to record and getting things recorded for me. And still to this day, things could be, you know, better or whatever. But yeah, like I ain't know no better. So when I listen to it, I just be like, damn, I really do sound like a rookie. But here I was thinking I was the hottest shit ever. Like, and whatever. Like, I feel like that to this day. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. But like, I'm very humble. But I say that to say this, like, it was a lot of valuable things that I learned. And since that day, for sure, he don't even know that he indirectly pushed me to feel like on any track I get on, whether it was with them, because that was another thing. Like, we just had this, I wouldn't say a direct competition, but you could tell that everybody was trying to be better than everyone else. That's what made the group so, like, amazing. And I felt the energy, like, in the room. Like, I would hear some of their lines. Like, our writing process, I loved that shit. And we would hear people like, damn, he said that, this nigga. Or you say some clever, humorous, funny shit, and you be like, this shit crazy. Like, how you even think of that? Like, and from that day on, I got better. I got a little bit more wittier, all type of shit. So, like, yeah. He don't even know. Shout out to Seek. I say this all the time. Whether I butt heads with that nigga or not, that nigga helped me a lot along the process of getting better and shit. Like, shout out to Smooth too. You know, it is what it is. He helped me get better too, just by listening to him. I definitely can't like knock the fact that I like studied and took some pages out of his notebook in a sense as well. So like, all I'm gonna say is pay homage to the lessons and shit that you learned throughout your process, and trust that shit too. And you know, don't take that shit for granted. Like, you might not want to give praise to a person, but like, the first thing we're gonna do is when they're going or some shit, you're gonna look back at it like, damn, I could have told them that, whatever. So if and when, or if ever, you know, you guys decide to watch this, or whoever watches this, I hope you take from that like, sit back and reflect sometimes and just give people their flowers for your evolution and your growth. You feel me? I look scruffy as shit, man, shit like that. I'm having a day. I decided I wanted to like vlog my everyday life in a sense, because there's a lot of shit that happens throughout my day that I feel like is very interesting, intricate, if you will, and I want to articulate that outside of this music shit. But yeah, needless to say, shout out to them, shout out to CA Bangers, shout out to Rome Recognized Opportunity Make Execution. That's my brand. I got some merch in there, but it's back there somewhere. I'm in the car right now. I'm at Walmart. So yeah, I'm about to go shop for some things for my place. Hopefully some things that could clear my mind and also continue to make me create, because right now I'm not in the best of shape of creating as of lately. I've been taking little personal journeys and shit, just to see if I get inspiration in some sort. But like, yeah, today is a day. It's kind of muggy out here, but you know, we alive and still kicking to do this shit again. And yeah, give people their flowers, man, and trust the journey. And that's all I'm gonna say for now. Maybe something else will be in this vlog or whatever. Maybe I'll go in there and show you a couple of things that I'm about to do or get. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to talk about that for a moment. So y'all enjoy y'all day. I'll see y'all the next one. Holla at your boy, your ladies prospect, YL Prospect on IG, Twitter, your ladies prospect on all streaming platforms. Check me out. You know what I mean? Obviously, you probably on YouTube right now looking at this, so you kind of already know where I'm at here. But yeah, don't forget to click the subscribe button, the like button, comment. You feel me? Let me know your feelings on that thought process and shit like that in that journey. I'm still growing. Still got a lot of growing to do. But yeah, shout out to the people that help you along the way. But yeah, see y'all later.